Sharad Pawar, Supriya Sule have hit out at the Bharatiya Janata Party over the Ram Temple inauguration ceremony. The NCP joining in with regard to other India allies about the Ram Temple consecration ceremony, and Sharad Pawar has said, I quote him here, the Bharatiya Janata Party has no concrete issue before the elections. There are no real issues to raise. That is why it is the Mandir politics that you see by the BJP. Supriya Sule, the daughter of Sharad Pawar, who in many ways is also leading the party now, Supriya Sule has said, opening up about the Ram Temple politics, and I quote her here now, the BJP cannot deny the Mandir politics truth. So basically after the CPM, after Sitaram Yeshuri received the invite and denied and then refused to come, saying this is all looking like an event, Mamata Banerjee, according to our sources, unlikely to attend. Now Sharad Pawar says that, and we'll listen to what he has to say, basically stating that this is all being done as politics and as a political event because BJP has nothing else to do ahead of elections.
लोकांचा पाठिंबा मिळवण्यासाठी ठोस असा कार्यक्रम नाही. त्यामुळे राम मंदिर जेवढे एकच निमित्त घेऊन जनतेमध्ये ते विरोध तयार करण्याचा त्यांचा प्रश्न आहे. यापेक्षा दुसरं काही दिसत नाही.
राम मंदिरासाठी अनेक भाजप सोडून इतर जे पक्षातील नेते आहेत त्यांना आमंत्रण दिलं जात नाहीत. कुठेतरी राम मंदिराचं भाजप राजकारण करताय का?
शक्यता नाकारता येत नाही, पण कसं आहे, आम्ही रामकृष्ण हरीवाले, त्याच्यामुळे हरिमुखे मला हरिमुखे. मी जन्मापासून आपलं पांडुरंगाचं नाव घेऊन रामकृष्ण हरी, कोणी भेटलं तरी प्रेमाने रामकृष्ण हरी. आमच्या मनात राम, आमच्या जिभेत राम.
My colleague Vidya is joining me on the phone line this morning in the telecast. Vidya, clearly these are perhaps likely, unlike Yechuri, the stronger statement in terms of political showdown coming in from the NCP. What precisely is their anger at this point with regard to the temple inauguration event?
Well, they have been very clear that it is the BJP which is doing politicking over the temple, which has been timed at such a time when the elections are going to be held across the country, knowing fully well that, Ram Temple is something that has evoked a lot of emotions in a majority of the citizens. And that's one of the reasons why it is being held now, with the fact that not a single person from the parties like NCP have been called. And neither of them have invited. Of course, parties like the Shiv Sena have said categorically that they will be going, even if they're not invited now, they will go later. But certainly, NCP too clarifying its stand that they too have not got an invitation. Neither Sharad Pawar, neither Supriya Sule, who are all members of parliament, and they know that, they should have been invited is what they feel. But the party has not invited them. The BJP has not, the administration has not invited them, is something that they are putting forward.
That's very interesting, I find, that Sitaram Yeshuri, one of the first to be invited, and so were other leaders of the opposition and India Alliance. But Sharad Pawar, one of the senior most, has not yet been sent an invitation. We'll be tracking that big story. For now, Sharad Pawar and Supriya Sule say all a political event by the Bharatiya Janata Party, primarily because no other issues to raise. Thank you so much, Vidya, for now. So let me now basically tell you what's happening in our opposition ranks with regard to the Ram Temple inaugural event. That's definitely going to be one of the biggest stories that the world is also watching with regard to India. Now, the invitations have been sent to, for example, CPM Sitaram Yeshuri, one of the first to have been invited, and so have other netas of the India Alliance as well. Sharad Pawar has been the first to come forth and say first, I'm not even invited. Then he adds that the Bharatiya Janata Party is politicizing Ram Temple for political and commercial purposes. Sitaram Yeshuri, remember, did receive the invitation, and the CPM leader then turned it down to attend the temple event, citing politicization of the event. So he was one of the first to refuse and said this is politicization. Sources also have added Bengal Chief Minister, TMC leader Mamata Banerjee will also skip likely the event, and her party, the Trinamool Congress, is also unlikely to even send any representative to the ceremony. The opposition has been attacking Prime Minister Modi and the BJP for what they call as unveiling a political event that benefits the BJP. Sam Pitroda, the chairperson of the Indian Overseas Congress, said he's bothered by how the Ram Temple and the lighting of lamps has become a national issue when the focus should have been on inflation and unemployment.
It's up to them.
Actually, so it is a state-sponsored event, and that is why
Is state?
CPIM has said that it is a state-sponsored event.
It is a state-sponsored.
event.
So if it is a state-sponsored event, then they should have no. If it were a party-sponsored event, one can understand if somebody has any problem. But if it is a state-sponsored event, then very difficult to understand the boycott.
Let me now tell you about what precisely is the Ram Temple premises looking like ahead of the 22nd inaugural event, and then it will be opening doors to the public as well. On the ground, it's a crucial day today because Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be visiting Ayodhya to conduct on-site inspection of the temple construction and other development works. He will also review the preparation specifically as Prime Minister Modi is expected to visit on 30th December. The Chief Minister will be in Ayodhya for about 4.5 hours. UP Chief Minister will hold a review meeting as well to take stock of the situation, not just with regard to 30th December, but also 22nd January, which is when the Ram Lalla will be placed. The consecration ceremony will happen. You're looking at how the Ram Temple will look like. It is clearly going to be grander on display. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate, remember, also the Ayodhya airport and the railway station on 30th December. He will address a huge public gathering also on the same day. Also, just for the benefit for viewers as well, ahead of Prime Minister's visit, the name of Ayodhya station has been changed now. Now, the Ayodhya station will be known as Ayodhya Dham Junction.
मैंने अपने सहयोगी मंत्रियों के साथ में, जनप्रतिनिधियों के साथ में यहाँ की पूरी व्यवस्था का निरीक्षण किया है। 500 वर्षों के बाद अयोध्या में श्री राम जन्मभूमि पर मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम भगवान श्री राम की मूर्ति प्राण प्रतिष्ठा के कार्यक्रम को आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के कर कमलों से 22 जनवरी को भव्य आयोजन के साथ होने के कारण यहाँ का प्रयागराज में भी काफी बड़ी संख्या में श्रद्धालुओं के आने की संभावना है। इसलिए माघ मेले की व्यवस्था का भी निरीक्षण करने के लिए विशेष रूप से मैं यहाँ पर आया हूँ।
तो हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं अयोध्या की सबसे बड़ी टेंट सिटी। जी हां, ये वो टेंट सिटी है जो 16,000 लोगों को इसमें रिहाइश देगा। यानी कि जब 22 जनवरी को प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगी, उसके 2 दिन पहले से जो साधु संत हैं और जो आम लोग हैं जो दूर से आएंगे, उनके लिए इस टेंट की व्यवस्था की गई है। कुल 307 ऐसे ये टेंट के केबिन बनाए गए हैं, जिसको कि आप इस वक्त देख रहे हैं, और ये अयोध्या की सबसे बड़ी टेंट सिटी है। इसमें 307 कमरे हैं, यानी कि 307 हट बनाए गए हैं, और हर कमरे में 3-3 लोगों के रहने की व्यवस्था है। साथ साथ जो शौचालय है वो भी इस टेंट सिटी का जो ये हट है इसके भीतर होगा। 3,500 साधु और तकरीबन 12,500 लोग जो ऐसे लोग हैं जो इन सिटीज में रहना चाहेंगे, उनके लिए ये व्यवस्था की गई है।
And now coming up is a special report. We've been telling you about the Ram Temple premises, the Ram Lalla statue as well. But apart from the idol and the construction, I want to now tell you specifically about the doors that will be open to the public. These doors, as they are being constructed, carry a lot of symbolism, meaning, heritage and history. And this also ensures there is no north-south divide when it comes to Lord Ram and his temple. Here's the report.
The air is thick with the scent of wood. Logs undergoing metamorphosis. Each timber carries a tale of faith. Waiting to be carved into the destiny of the grand Ram temple in Ayodhya. Maestros of woodcraft in Hyderabad. The 100-year-old Anuradha timbers, set to deliver 118 gateways to the divine. Sarad Babu, the maestro conductor, speaks with dedication and commitment.
For Sri Rama Janmabhoomi Ayodhya Bhavya Mandir, we are being asked to select the highest quality of wood and the finest carving which can be done by hand is used in this temple. These doors are handmade completely with the finest carving by our team of carvers from Tamil Nadu.
The majestic temple awaits the embrace of Anuradha Timber's creations. The doors will be ushered into their sacred positions by the new year.
The timelines are very tight in this project. That was the biggest problem we had, our biggest challenge we have. So we were able to complete this now for Prana Pratishtha. All the doors are ready for inauguration. And total 18 doors which will be completely gold plated are right now gold leafing is going on. We will put it permanently into the temple from 31st December onwards.
Bearing the essence of heritage, 18 of these doors are gold plated. Magic woven into wood. Reverence carved in every grain for the sacred abode of Lord Ram.
So this is, Anuradha Timbers here in Hyderabad, which is preparing the doors of main mandap and also the doors all around the temple. With camera person Damodar, Abdul Bashir, Hyderabad.